What's up, guys? Welcome back to Veteran Aquatics. My name is Dylan, and today we are getting started on the Fishroom rebuild, but not in a way that you might think. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are killing it. We are so close to 3K. I think we're like 50 subs away, and I'm gonna do a giveaway at 3K. So you'll have an opportunity to win one of X group of fish during a live stream type deal. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. I will verify that you're subscribed. This will only be open to subscribers, so make sure you're one of them. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the notification bell to be notified of my future videos. Alright guys, welcome back. Now, yesterday I got really motivated and I decided, you know what, I don't want to talk about it. Let's do it. Let's do some stuff. Let's get the fish room ready to do the rebuild. And the first part of that is cleaning. So that is all I have left. I had a 150 gallon and a bunch of stuff stacked over here. I moved all of it, moved the 150 gallon out of here, moved the stuff that was on it. It is all semi-organized now in those bins. Those bins are going to go under those stairs. That 55 gallon tank will come out, and then everything will be in its place. So I set this rack up. So why if I'm going to tear down my whole fish room, why am I setting up a rack? Well, I have a lot of fish. Anything from guppies and rainbow fish to, you know, flower horns and bichers and discus. So if you're new to the channel and haven't seen all my fish, make sure you check out some of my other videos highlighting some of these really awesome fish. But yeah, I have a lot of fish. And because of the sheer amount of fish that I have, I need to be able to do something with them. I'm actively selling quite a few of them. I just got back from a swap meet over the weekend. The Cichlid Club of York had their picnic and swap meet. It was awesome. I got some really cool fish, including some fish I've been waiting for a long time. But we'll talk about those another day. I'm setting up this rack just so I can move fish, because the first tanks that I have to move are the big ones over there. So my 125s, my dual 125s, my 90 gallon tall, that 65 in the back, and those 20 longs. Those are the first tanks that need to come down. They need to come down so I can put racks over there. So I decided, you know what, I'll set up this rack, I'll set up some tanks, this way I can move the fish out while I set up other racks, other tanks, and really get things prepared. I'm in the process of getting all the materials I need, bulkheads and stuff like that. I already have a bunch of airline tubing that I ordered from Aquarium Co-op. Shout out to Aquarium Co-op. I love your guys' sponge filters. I love your guys' air hose. It's really nice and pliable. It doesn't seem to get hard like a lot of the other stuff does over time, and it stays nice and soft. And Dean, if you somehow see this, I'm going to take you up on that offer, and I'm going to fly you out so you can build my fish room next. Because I was watching Corey's video and the update on his fish farm, his fish room, and it's awesome, man. He's done like a great job. That's super exciting. As a hobbyist, I would love something so nice and clean and organized and automated. That's beautiful. And that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve here, you know, with the auto water change system this time. I have a lot of tanks, but I want to maintain more, but I recognize that I can't maintain many more without decreasing the maintenance that I'm doing, right? Because there's a lot of maintenance with these tanks, and a lot of them don't even get the attention that they need. That said, they're not all show tanks, and the fish are doing fine. But this is a step into automation, into expansion, into, you know, my next iteration of a fish room and as a fish keeper. So let's go ahead, we'll get some tanks on this rack, and we'll come back once that's finished. Alright, so it is the next day. Tanks are all up. Some of them still need to be filled. I still need to add substrate, but everyone has a sponge filter. Most of the water's up to temperature. This was all set up since yesterday. I did a lot of work to try to get this rack up. It's pretty quickly. I was pretty happy with that. I still have to hook up the air, but I didn't drill this. The holes aren't all straight, and it upsets me a little bit, but I didn't drill this. But this will suffice for the air system. I have another one of these Gemco diaphragm pumps. These things are great. I love the one I have. So now all I have to do is connect the air lines and plug the pump in, and this rack's ready to go. Most of these sponge filters were already cycled. I like to keep extra sponge filters in existing tanks, just in the event that I need to set up a tank instantly. Then I don't really have to worry about the cycle. And this is something you can do after you get your first established aquarium, which makes life a lot easier for you in the future. Alright, so I ran all the air drops, as you can see there. There are 2 on the end that are unused, but are going to be left wide open as an exhaust to let out excess pressure. Everything's all set. I use a aquarium co-op airline tubing, so I buy it by the spool, because I bought a couple of packs and went through it super fast, realized I liked it because it's really nice and soft. It's very pliable, and it stays that way even when it's in the tank. I can go in any one of these tanks that's been set up for a while, and the hose is still pliable. A lot of other kinds, they'll get hard after they've been in the water for a while. So, yeah, just a thought. And their sponge filters, I mean, good coarse sponge, good weighted base that actually sinks. There's a attachment spot so you can hook an air stone inside of it, and it makes the bubbles very fine. It's really, really good flow. I really like these filters. So, yeah, all this is set up. Like I said, I have to put substrate in those last couple of tanks, get another 2 lights, and then we're good. Alright guys, well, I'm all done. I got all the tanks set up, I got lights on everything, sponge filters, all the air's running. I got a bunch of these fake plants, as well as like salvinia and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do plants and shrimp in those 2 tanks. They have plant growing lights on them that I bought off Amazon, so I wanted to try them and see if I could, you know, do a little bit better with live plants. So we went ahead and did that. And these are all these 10 gallons, so every single one of these has the back painted blue, and I did that on purpose because of this garage door. So the sunlight will come in through there, and if it can get into the tanks, it'll cause massive algae blooms and it'll just be wild. So that's why I made sure I used the tanks with the paint on them. So we got 240 breeders down here. We've got 5 20-gallon talls, and then we have, what, 7 10-gallons. So guys, this is what I want the whole fish room to look like. I want every rack to be uniform. When I reset these up, so I didn't even bother plumbing them now, or really doing a deep clean, because as soon as I get the other racks up, these are coming right down. Because I do want to put backgrounds on all of them, so we can do a video about what what your options are when it comes to tank backgrounds. So I want to get them all done. I want to get substrate and plants and everything. I want a crap ton of green stuff in here, because that's really conducive to like a good environment for your fish. And fish appreciate the plants. It helps build that ecosystem. And that's really what we're striving for. We're trying to build an ecosystem in every single tank. If we can do that, then our fish are happy. And if our fish are happy, we're happy. And that's the name of the game. So I've had these cherry shrimp for a while, and they're actually doing great. So it's pretty surprising. I didn't think I was going to be able to keep cherry shrimp in here. Mostly because I've never had good luck with shrimp in the past, but I have never kept them on this water. This water happens to be right below neutral, so it's about 6.8, 6.9 pH, with some minerals in the water. So the shrimp seem to really like it, and so do snails. But that's it, guys. The whole rack's set up, so this is the first step towards expanding and redoing the fish room. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're about 50 away from 3K. And at 3K, we are gonna do a giveaway. So whoever wins that giveaway will more than likely get fish from me. And there'll be a couple options to pick from. Thanks, guys. Peace.